Right there on top of the moon, we could sit and do nothing. I wish we were bold to just fly away. I don't.
All right, are you ready?
Yeah. 15 minutes into the video, I'm ready.
Good.
Yeah.
Who are you and where are you coming from?
My name is Brady. I am from Denver, Colorado. A little south of Denver, really. Castle Rock area. It's like in the foothills. And I play defensive line. Usually number 97, sometimes number 0. But at Kuopio, I'm number 17.
Okay.
Because I was what was available. So, yeah.
So you don't have any beliefs with your jersey number?
Actually, 97 I do. So I was born in 1997. It's my favorite number. It was my dad's number.
Okay.
And defensive lineman, it's like perfect. So technically, if I had to like pick a number for the rest of my life, it would be 97.
Okay.
Yeah. But I mean, my dad had it. My brother had it, and he's a receiver. He had it in Little League.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. And then, I had it basically all my life. High school, I had number 57. That was my uncle's number. It was the closest thing I could get to 97 because I also played O-line. And then in college, I was 92 for a couple of years, and then I moved to 97.
Okay.
So,
It's
yeah.
stuck.
Oh, yeah, it's stuck. It's my favorite number.
But like 17 and 97 isn't that far away.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, it is 80 numbers apart, but you have to think that all you got to do is take that one and just like put a C on the top, and you're fine. I'm
Exactly.
97. So
Yeah.
I might like take some tape, like put it on the one next time.
Good idea.
Yeah.
All right, you can then show. Where can we find you?
Or well, I mean, there. Oh wait, hold on. Which one's offense? Defense side. Okay, maybe I should read next time. I would be. I'm gonna use the straw as my. Either that guy in the middle, that guy.
Okay.
So, linebackers, DBs, corners, and then these are the ends. I sometimes play end, but I'm not. I feel like a teacher. And I play the middle ones. So defensive line, defensive tackle, I'm usually in the middle right there.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're like a multi-talent.
Oh, yeah. 100%.
How did you
I can only play one position, and that makes me multiple talented. But I can play O-line too if I need to. Yeah.
How did you end up in Kuopio?
So I was in Schwäbisch Hall playing football over there, and I had a little knee injury, and I was out for a couple weeks, and they brought in someone else, and it was a tough situation for them and me because they didn't think I was going to get back as fast as I did, and I did, and they wanted to go a different direction, so did I, so we parted ways. But I wanted to stay in Schwäbisch Hall for a little bit, and Pekka gave me a ring on Instagram, said, "Hey, are you available? Unfortunately, one of our running backs went down, and we need a player." I was already in Europe, and I was like, "Sure, let's play football," because I wanted to. I was back during that time, so it was just a perfect fit, and I want to play football. I'm already out here, so it's pretty simple.
Okay.
But I mean, my knee's all healed up now, and I'm all good to go. But it's a tough situation with Schwäbisch Hall, but I'm happy to be here.
Yeah, the experience Finland.
Yeah, exactly. Like I was out in Schwäbisch Hall, Germany for 3 months, and now I have an opportunity to be out here for an extra 2.5 months, and
To enjoy the coldness.
Well, I mean, I don't think it's cold, but everyone says it's cold. I mean, by the water, and I bet the winter gets pretty cold.
What's your history with the football?
Well, I started, so I guess I can go back all the way to my grandpa. My grandpa played college football at South Dakota State, and then my dad played college football, and then it was just a football family, basically. And like my uncle played college football, my other uncle played high school football, so all on my dad's side it was football. And so I kind of grew up in it, and at 7 years old, my dad put me into the sport. My first play ever was as a defensive lineman, and I jumped off sides and laid out the center in front of me, and it was a dead play. It was my first play ever, and my dad got excited. He was like all proud of me, but at the same time, he's like, "All right, now do it when the center snaps the ball this time." I'm like, "Got it." So, I mean, it took some time. I eventually, in Little League when I was 7, I moved to just playing O-line for a bit, and I played center. I was a good center. I played center and all the way till 13. Then I played high school football, I call it, and I played offensive line in high school. Played guard, tackle, center, all that. And then my senior year, they wanted me to play some D-line, and so played D-line for a little bit, and then CSU Pueblo, my alma mater, they wanted me to play D-line over there. Played nose, and had an opportunity to progress and be good enough to get like some NFL opportunities, some minicamp invites, and unfortunately, I was the pandemic class, so I was going into the 2020 year and had mini camps, had my pro day, had mini camps set up, and the shutdown kind of, it's life, you know. So had those opportunities kind of mitigated, and it didn't stop me. I continued to play football. I continued to train my butt off and see how much I can get better in other aspects of my game, my strength, my flexibility, my speed, and different like techniques I could do. My dad's my D-line coach. Luckily, he's very knowledgeable about the position, so you know I leveraged that as much as I could. And first opportunity I could get, I had, and so Shoaib Hall was the opportunity, and now I'm here and making the most out of it. So yeah, it's kind of where we're at right now. But my brother plays college football. He's at Sioux Falls. He's a receiver, and I'm a D lineman. And my sister does track and field at CU also. Okay. Yeah. So the whole family's kind of.
It's like a family hobby.
It is a family hobby.
Profession.
Yeah. My sister, she does track and field, but we're all in the sports. My mom's an athlete too, so kind of runs in the family.
Yeah. It's like. So, what is your passion that gets you to the field? And if you exclude your family and the histories, like what is the thing that makes you?
I love the physicality of football.
Okay.
I mean, honestly, like there's an aggression, a controlled aggression, and it's the only sport you can have where you can like legally assault someone. No, I'm kidding. It's the only sport where you can like be physical. Okay. And I mean like full on, like full sprint, lay someone out and not hurt them or hurt yourself. Well, you could, but it's less likely to happen if you're smart. And I love that. I think football is one of the most complicated sports ever. I think you have 22 men on the field, all doing different things, having different responsibilities, different techniques, different types of schemes for their guy. And it takes hours and hours and hours of, training for each one of those people to perfect it. And it's a different language when you're on the field. And I don't think any other sport can come close to how complex and crazy it can be playing that game and watching that game. I don't think. And when you're playing it, you realize, oh, wow, there's so much information, you don't realize it. But yeah, I think I respect the game in that aspect. I respect the athletes. I've seen some incredible athletes in my days, and, it's a beautiful game, and yeah. Okay. It gives you passion. I think I love it.
Yeah. Do you have any game day rituals?
Not really. I'm kind of the guy that just I like ritual. I don't know. I do some stuff that I probably can't say out on camera that I do. Not that bad. But I don't know. I'll say one thing. I have a cup of coffee like right before the game time.
Okay.
Yeah. Like right before game time.
How do you like your coffee?
Black. Yeah. Like a shot of...
So you blend in with Finns very well.
You guys like them? You like them black too?
Finns, the common thing is to have always coffee. When you visit someone, they offer coffee, and when you always ask someone for a coffee. So it's a very...
Oh, I love coffee.
Yeah, they drink coffee in the morning, lunchtime, and between, and then even evenings.
Oh, that's perfect. I mean, it's what I need. Sometimes, I mean, you can, sometimes you need it. I think it's, especially during game day. I mean, it's a nice little picker-upper.
Yeah. In the store, actually, you can also find the Starbucks coffee if you miss it.
Wow, $10 Starbucks coffee at the store. I mean, it's fine for when you're in a hurry, but I would prefer like a true coffee shop kind of coffee.
Yeah.
You know, like quality,
Yeah.
mass-produced kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Which the U.S. does very good at, is mass-producing things.
Yeah. Yeah. What's your profession?
My profession?
Yes. Like, are you a full-time player? Do you have any school behind?
Well, I have a marketing and a management degree. I've done freelance marketing and business consulting for companies during the pandemic. I've worked in SaaS and selling software as a service to like bigger companies. So, I mean, I have a interest in that. I also, like, one of my hobbies is I write music and poetry and different types of stuff that doesn't.
Okay.
Yeah, I just kind of always done it. I love it, and it's kind of like the flip coin. It's the other side of it. But
so you're kind of creative at the same time.
I mean, I'm not gonna put words on my resume, but I do.
You know.
I wish. Maybe in the future.
Okay.
Maybe in the future, but
Can't wait.
What was that?
Can't wait.
Oh yeah, you're gonna see it. It's gonna say dash. But yeah, I love writing. I think it's kind of like my decompressor.
Yeah.
With football, it's so physical and it's very emotionally driven sometimes and very forward and I think in black and white. And I think music and writing, it's the complete opposite, and it kind of keeps you balanced. I think just kind of picked it up, and yeah, it's a good balance for me.
Wow, never thought.
I think a D lineman writing
Poetry.
crazy, but you can look at my my Instagram has most of my writing. It's opp.writing. That's the handle. It's also on my Instagram bio. You can see on there if you do go through this whole video on Kuopio Steelers and then go to my page.
Yeah. Yeah. We will do that.
Yeah.
We put like pointers everywhere.
Yeah. Good arrow.
Who's your favorite player?
And my favorite player, oof.
Or should I ask now, like, who's your favorite poetry? Or
Oh well, my favorite football player is probably Justin Smith, and probably John Randall. I have two. Those are my two favorites. They play D-line. They play kind of the style I play, football, physical, and yeah, I mean, I just love their game. I love Aaron Donald too, and I mean, so many players before me, but my favorite players are probably them. Growing up, my favorite player was Adrian Peterson. He probably, when I was younger, I had all the Adrian Peterson gear, football, sign, everything. I had a fat head on my ceiling of him staring at me. It's kind of odd, but like growing up, he was probably my favorite. But my favorite player right now, I like watch his highlights all the time. Justin Smith, he played with the 49ers till I think 2014. And then John Randall, he played with the Vikings in the 90s. And I think in the early 2000s, I'm not sure. But those two D linemen are like my favorite D linemen. I love Aaron Donald too, but specifically those two. And then Ryder, I don't know. I don't know.
Hmm.
I mean, I'm well read, but like, I don't know. There's a lot
You
of
can say
writing out
that
there.
yourself as well.
Robert Frost. No. That was like the most basic answer you could possibly give. I don't know. There's a lot of great writers, but yeah.
All right. Let's go with that. So, what's your favorite food?
Ooh, my favorite food. Probably gnocchi. It's a type of pasta. It's an Italian pasta, like potato dumplings, and they're so good. They're so good. My on my mom's side, they make them. They like hand roll them, and it's just my aunt Cindy makes them. My grandma on my mom's side, I never met her, but she used to make it for my mom, and the recipe just kind of rolls through the family on that side, and it's so good. Oh, nothing can hold a candle to that food. Yeah.
What's your favorite dessert?
My favorite dessert. There's so many desserts.
What's your favorite?
It's like asking. Probably cheesecake. I like cheesecake. Like as a specific dessert. I mean, I like ice cream, but cheesecake, it's a well-rounded dessert. It's versatile. You know, it's like pie, but not pie. It's probably really disrespectful to people that like cheesecake, but cheesecake probably.
What's your favorite drink?
My favorite drink, water, because it keeps me alive.
Yeah.
And also, it's my favorite drink. Coffee too, but water.
After coffee or before?
Oh well, I mean, no, before, after coffee. I mean, before coffee, it's water for sure. Yeah.
Because from water you can make coffee.
Yeah, exactly. You can make anything with water. I will say, being out in Germany, the beer out there, it's good beer.
I know.
Oh, you do?
Did you taste the sauerkraut over there?
Oh yeah.
That was good.
They got good food out there.
They
got good food. I have yet to try some Finnish food. I'm sure it's very good. I'm sure the fish is very good, right? Depends. All right.
On the fish.
On the fish.
And who's making it.
That's fair. Whoever's preparing it.
Yes.
Well, I'm excited.
Yeah. What kind of music do you listen?
Everything. I like probably older stuff a little bit more. I mean, I kind of like have a wide array of artists. Like my favorite hip hop artist is probably, I don't know, like I like Kanye, I like Kid Cudi. Growing up, I listened to a lot of Cudi, but I also like Billy Joel, Prince, Queen, Billy Idol, like a bunch of different artists. Marvin Gaye. It's just whatever's good. I like. I grew up listening to a lot of Toby Keith because my mom liked Toby Keith, and I grew up listening to Toby Keith, and my dad listened to the Scorpions. I love the Scorpions, so I mean, from them, but also like my own tastes.
So what music do you write then?
What
kind of?
I would say that the more music I write is kind of more R&B and kind of alt rock a little bit. I think that's a kind of fusion of stuff, but I like have some piano ballads in there. But I think it depends on who I'm writing for too.
Yeah.
If I'm writing for a blues singer, I'm going to write blues. If I'm going to write for more, folk kind of singer, then I'm going to write differently for that person. Okay. So kind of depends.
Okay. So what kind of instruments do you play then?
Well, I can play a little piano and I can sing a little bit. I did take voice lessons for some time, so I would say that. And I did take some music theory. I was on my way for a minor in music, and I think it was like 1 credit off from getting that. But I would say like writing is probably number 1, then maybe music, and then like I know the keys on the piano. I know how to make notes and play a couple songs, but I mean, I wouldn't consider myself
master of piano.
Oh God, no. God, no. Probably opposite. Probably close to the opposite.
The next
Yeah.
question is like, so what episode in America got?
But I mean, I do appreciate like older music. I appreciate new music. I mean, there's some good new music I like. It's maybe I'm just becoming older. You know, everybody like goes through their stage. Oh, my artist's way better than
Yeah.
what it is now. But I mean, I try to be objective,
Yeah.
but it's hard sometimes.
Hmm. So have you had any sacrifices, personal sacrifices regarding the sport?
Yeah, I mean, I've lost some friends, some people that I was close with, and I've made sacrifices where people have wanted to, go out every night and drink or party or do drugs, and I'm like, oh, I can't.
Your priorities are different.
Yeah, my priorities are different, and I've lost a good amount of friends, and I would say even people like even closer than that. And it's tough, but if you have a goal, that's what happens. I've sacrificed popularity, friends, maybe different types of long-term relationships too, but my goals and my priorities are what I've set since I was a kid, and it happens. But in the long run, it's all for the best, because then you meet new people that support you and love what you do and will walk with you in the hard times and then the good times, and you kind of embrace them and they help you. And so embrace those people in your life that want to help you succeed. People that don't, then hey, it was great knowing you. I wish you success. I wish you the best. But our worlds don't align, so I'll just continue on mine. You continue on yours. So, yeah.
Yeah, I agree. You have to find your own group, a bunch of people.
Yeah, and sometimes it's hard. Sometimes it's very hard. Sometimes you don't. Sometimes it's you're so focused that those people, they just you try to be well rounded, but it's sometimes difficult.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I heard you play video games.
Yeah, play a little bit.
What's your favorite game?
So my brother got me onto Rocket League.
Okay.
It's a car soccer. It's pretty awesome. So I played that. I wouldn't say a lot. I don't know who told you this, because I've been trying to be better about it. But I maybe like play Rocket League, and then sometimes I'll play other games, Diablo.
Okay.
But that's about it.
Yeah.
Madden. No one can beat me in Madden.
Got it.
Yeah.
Who's your favorite superhero?
Batman.
Why?
Just grew up liking him. Like when I was a little kid, I had I had these Batman underwear, and I would just run around the house when I was a little kid with Batman underwear on, and I would always go, "I'm Batman." And then the more I actually, like, the older I got, he's the only one that I was like, you know what? I still like Batman. He's still, badass and really cool, and it's just like the whole aesthetic. And I think if I wanted to be one, I think like I can relate to him more than any other superheroes. I like Wolverine too, but Batman for sure. Just growing up, and
So who's the best actor for Batman?
The best actor, Christian Bale probably.
Oh yes.
Yes. Everyone's like Ben Affleck. I'm like,
no.
Dude, I do like Robert Pattinson though. He was good in the last one. Yes.
That was dark.
I think he was second, honestly.
Mm.
I think he's second. I'm gonna be kind of controversial. Michael Keaton third, and then Ben Affleck, and then George Clooney, and then whoever, Adam West. I'm not going to add Adam West to that category.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think Christian Bale is just the best actor.
Yes.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah. I'm excited to see Oppenheimer. It's going to be good. I'm excited.
Yeah. That's it.
Cool. That was fun.
Was it difficult?
Oh, it was so difficult. Yeah.
You used it.
No, it was fun. It was fun. I don't know, I was on the spot. That was difficult.
Well, at least you didn't have to read any poems, you know.
No,
Do you have any poems for football?
actually, I do, but so it was funny. My college football coach, he asked me. He goes, Brady, I want you to kind of write a team mantra for the football team. And I did, and they made it into a banner, and it's on our locker room.
Wow.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. And it's kind of just about,
Wow.
being a team, and it's pretty badass poem.
Okay.
I mean, what's really cool is that, like, you guys have football out here, and it's, like, very popular. And I think that's, like, coming out here, I didn't realize, like, how big football was in Europe. And it's huge. Like, yeah. Doing it alone.
And in Germany. Woo!
Yeah, I went to Germany.
Did you know where Germany is before you arrived? Or
Yeah.
Finland?
Finland, I didn't. Well, no, I knew Finland was north, but I didn't realize it was that, like, north and that close to Russia. I thought Finland was more like more closer to, like, London. I don't know. I mean, it is, but, like, I was expecting a little more west.
Check, like, Becca called, like, where?
Yeah. I'm always like, where is it? I have gotten better with my maps, though. I will say, like,
So,
let's do it.
yeah.
Let's do it. I'm all for it.
Yeah.
I want to taste new foods. That's why I'm out here. No, I'm out here to play football, but
I came for food, right?
I came for food. That's all I'm here for.
Yeah, food is quite expensive, but I think it's more healthier in the States.
I'm a big fan of that.
Because most of the players, they have their own accounts where they have the trainings and all this kind of things, which you can very follow. But I think you have to have the footprint of how much hard work goes behind the success.
Yeah. I mean, I I think sometimes people, like, when I post, I do it basically off of marketing and trying to show, like, coaches and teams, hey, this is what I can do. I don't generally do it like, oh, look at me, friends. Yeah. This is how much I can squat, bench, or clean. It's kind of more like, oh, football coaches.
The visual CV.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Your visual resume is so important.
Yes.
I mean, if you can market yourself that way, I mean, you kind of have to.
Well, you have done a good job since you're here.
Yeah. I mean, I've been around. I mean, I've been to Germany and now here and for football, so I can't say that my Instagram is not paying dividends.
Yeah.
It is. But, the more views you can get, the better, obviously, on that. I think mainly I try to stay off of posting a bunch because I don't want to look off as desperate for attention. But I do post, like, hey, here's a life update. I'm in Finland playing football, I'm in
God-forsaken place.
It's a beautiful place, by the way. There are lakes everywhere. When I was flying in, I never even noticed, like, I've never seen that many, like, bodies of water in my life. Just, like, around. Just, like, separate bodies of water. Not, like, one big body of water, but it's, like, land, water, land, water, land, water. It was crazy. And, trees and everything like that. It's beautiful.
Denver has, like, great mountains in the river.
Yeah. Denver, you look right, you'll see the mountains. You look left, you see the mountains. Then you can, 45-minute drive, you're in the mountains. Yeah. So, I mean, that's the nice thing about Colorado. I think it's similar to, like, the Austrian Alps. I've been to the Swiss Alps. They're not like that. The Swiss Alps are more kind of...
pointy?
Yeah, dramatic. And then, like, Austria is I think older, maybe, and it's more what I'm kind of accustomed to, kind of just bigger, but like kind of rounder mountains.
Yeah. So you're happy with Puyo Tower?
Yeah, yeah.
Actually,
That way, yeah, wherever it is. But it's no, there because Finland's pretty flat, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's not a lot of mountains here, right?
Yeah, maybe in Lapland, like the higher hills, but not like.
It's not like the Alps.
No.
The Alps. I mean, there's nothing like the Alps.
No.
I don't think there's anything like the Alps. But I mean, Colorado's cool because you get all 4 seasons. You get plenty of different views. You get tornadoes. You do get tornadoes. My high school, Valor Christian, I'm gonna sponsor them in this video. They got hit by a tornado and it like ripped up their whole baseball field, softball field, and their lunchroom. It's crazy.
Okay.
But they're all fine. It was during a weekend or no, summer, and so no one was there. But it's like 15 minutes away from my house, and we're in the mountains, we're the foothills. You don't usually see tornadoes, but you do get all 4 seasons, except for earthquakes. It's the only thing you don't get.
Yeah.
Because they're landlocked.
Yeah.
You never know.
We don't even have that, so basically it's a very safe country to live.
Yeah.
Too scared